I didn't mean to end up here, back where your voice used to fill my ears. Engine's off, but my heart still runs, like it's chasing something that's long been gone. The streetlight flickers through the storm, and every drop just keeps me warm. With memories too sharp to hold, they cut like steel, they sting like cold. And the rain knows why I can't breathe right when I pass this drive. It falls so slow like time did then, when you walked out and I caved in. It taps a song on this rusted hood that says you love me more than I understood. You said goodbye without goodbye, and only the rain knows why. This dashboard's cracked where your fingers traced, and silence now has taken your place. I don't blame you for needing air, but God is quiet with you not there. Oh, I told myself I'd let you go, but ghosts don't leave when the sky says so. And every storm since that day's begun feels like you soft and done. And the rain knows why I still call your name in the middle of the night. It slides like guilt down the windshield glass, dragging me through the aftermath. It writes your face and drops that slide, and leaves me nowhere left to hide. You said goodbye without goodbye, and only the rain knows why. Oh, I could scream, I could curse the sky, but the thunder don't reply. Just a whisper in the water's fall, saying you never left at all. And the rain knows why I keep driving back to where we died. It bleeds your voice into the air, like you're still sitting in that chair. I never got to ask you how, or tell you it still hurts right now. You said goodbye without goodbye, and only the rain, only the rain knows why. Got a wallet, I ain't got a plan, just a beat up Gibson and a calloused hand. Down by the creek where the pine trees hum, I trade a tune for a bottle of rum. Oh, Miss Lila gives me bread, says that song about her boy still lives in her head. Tommy's got a truck with a busted light, so I play for parts and he fixes mine. Yeah, I'm rich in rhythm, pouring gold, paying rent with stories told. Out here the money's in the mood, and the barters in the backwoods blues. If you got a need and I got a tune, we'll make it square by the light of the moon. Living off chords There's a girl at the diner who hums along, says my voice feels like home in a song. She gave me a coat stitched up with care. I gave her a ballad she still wears. Ain't no banks, no cards, no clocks, just hearts that trade like river rocks. Every note I play is a kind of deal, and every chorus makes a meal. Yeah, I'm rich in rhythm, poor in gold, paying rent with stories told. Out here the money's in the mood, and the barter's in the backwoods blues. If you got a need and I got a tune, we'll make it square by the light of the moon. Living off chords and worn out shoes, singing my barter tune. I ain't got a wallet, I ain't got a plan, just a beat up Gibson and a calloused hand. Down by the creek where the pine trees hum, I trade a tune for a bottle of rum. Oh, Miss Lila gives me bread, says that song about her boy still lives in her head. Tommy's got a truck with a busted light, so I play for parts and he fixes mine. Yeah, I'm rich in rhythm, poor in gold, paying rent with stories told. Out here the money's in the mood, and the barter's in the backwoods blues. If you got a need and I got a tune, we'll make it square by the light of the moon. Living off chords and worn out shoes, singing my barter town blues. There's a girl at the diner who hums along, says my voice feels like home in a song. She gave me a coat stitched up with care. I gave her a ballad she still wears. Ain't no banks, no cards, no clocks, just hearts that trade like river rocks. Every note I play's a kind of deal, and every chorus makes a meal. Yeah, I'm rich in rhythm, poor in gold, paying rent with stories told. Out here the money's in the mood, and the barter's in the backwoods blues. If you got a need and I got a tune, we'll make it square by the light of the moon. Living off chords and worn out shoes, singing my barter town blues. Maybe someday I'll buy my name, but for now this life's my claim to fame. Final rich and rhythm free and wild, trading soul like a traveling child. Ain't no price tag on the truth, just these honest bar town blues. Golden hush in the morning dew, coffee warm and the light breaks through. Your smile's like a song I knew, but softer now and sweeter too. Bare footsteps on a wooden floor, the wind is whispering through the door. You laugh and time don't move no more, just love and peace, nothing more. Under the cotton sky, where dreams lay low, fields of forever, and your eyes glow. No rush, no noise, just you and I, floating like feathers in the open sky. Old dog sleeping by the chair, sunlight dancing in your hair. The world's out there, but I don't care. My heaven's here, and you're right there. Under the cotton sky, where dreams lay low, fields. Golden hush in the morning dew, coffee warm and the light breaks through. Your smile's like a song I knew, but softer now and sweeter too. Bare footsteps on a wooden floor, wind is whispering through the door. You laugh and time don't move no more, just love and peace, nothing more. Under the cotton sky, where dreams lay low, fields of forever, and your eyes glow. No rush, no noise, just you and I, floating like feathers in the open sky. Old dog sleeping by the chair, sunlight dancing in your hair. The world's out there, but I don't care. My heaven's here, and you're right there. Under the cotton sky, where dreams lay low, fields of forever, and your eyes glow. No rush, no noise, just you and I, floating like feathers in the open sky. Ooh, we don't need highways or city lights, just fireflies and porch lit nights. I'll love you slow, I'll love you true, in this stillness, just me and you. Under the cotton sky, where dreams lay low, hearts keep time with the river's flow. No past, no plans, just you and I, wrapped in the hush of a cotton sky. Sky. Dust and lanterns, lanterns burn low where the lost roads divide. Dust hides the footprints that time won't confide. A song hums beneath the dry cedar bone, whispering names we forgot on our own. Dust and lanterns, shadows and light, flickering still the hollow of night. No promises spoken, no farewells to send, just the silence between us that doesn't end. The wind writes its letters in driftwood and flame, pages unturned without author or name. I follow the trail where the quiet is king, past memories folding their fragile wings. Dust and lanterns, shadows and light, flickering steady through the hollow of night. No promises spoken, no farewells to send, just the silence between us that doesn't end. If you listen, the dark has a voice all its own, a soft-spoken language, a place to call home. No rush to belong, no need to defend, only dust and lanterns that softly descend. Dust and lanterns, shadows and light, flickering steady through the hollow of night. No promises spoken, no farewells to send, just the silence between us that doesn't end.
There's a field past the reach of the plow and the plant, where the grass grows up through the palm of your hand. The crows there don't call, just circle like doubt, and the wind don't blow, it remembers then bows. No roads to hollow sky, echoes where the lost birds fly. You don't arrive, you just let go, and the silence takes what it came to know. I walked in with my name stitched tight to my chest, but the moss whispered slow, you won't need that vest. Even the stars keep their stories unsaid, like candles unlit in the house of the dead. No roads to hollow sky, just shadows where the still things lie. You don't ask why, you just kneel low, and the hush fills up what the world won't show. Some truths are softer than rain on tin, they don't break through walked in with my name stitched tight to my chest, but the moss whispered slow, you won't need that vest. And even the stars keep their stories unsaid, like candles unlit in the house of the dead. No roads to hollow sky, only hearts that forget to try. You don't return, you just become part of the stillness you were running from. He walks by sand, shifting wind, through weeds so tall it hides his sin. His eyes are glass, but truth is sound. He hears the roots beneath the ground. He speaks to stones and rusty gates, tell stories time disintegrates. Says I don't need no map or flame, I chase the paths that have no name. Where no one's foot is fallen, no names carved in the dust, where silence sings in cedar and the stars don't ask for trust. He's blind but sees the colors that the sighted folk forgot, like the scent of rain on gravel or the warmth in something lost. He kissed a girl in Arkansas who dreamed in shades he never saw. But when she begged for roots and rings, he vanished with the blackbird's wings. He says the world's too full of doors that open to the lives we wore, but I want one that swings on air somewhere no one's ever cared, where no one's foot is fallen, no names carved in the dust, where silence sings in cedar and the stars don't ask for trust. He's blind but sees the colors that the sighted folk forgot, like the scent of rain on gravel or the warmth in something lost. So if you hear a cane on stone or smell wild mint where none is grown, he's passed you by, still searching slow for places no eyes ever know. So if you hear a cane on stone or smell wild mint where none is grown, he's passed you by, still searching slow for places no
eyes ever know. The valley wears a veil of whispered gold, where stories sleep and nights unfold. A cradle carved by time's slow hand, between the hills that understand. Veil of the quiet valley, soft and wide, holding the secrets the rivers hide. No rush to move, no need to say, just the gentle hush of fading day. Footsteps fade on paths that never end, where broken light and shadows blend. The wind hums low through ancient trees, singing a song only silence sees. Veil of the quiet valley, soft and wide, holding the secrets the rivers hide. No rush to move, no need to say, just the gentle hush of fading day. Between the earth and the endless sky, there's a place where the lost things lie. No promises made, no dreams to chase, only the calm of a still embrace. Veil of the quiet valley, soft and wide, holding the secrets the rivers hide. No rush to move, no need to say, just the gentle hurt. Along like this, I don't miss no lover's hand, never built no promised land, sleeping rough in a motel fire, talking back to a flatline wire. They call it quiet, I call it home, where voices die and thoughts don't roam. I ain't drifting prophets talk too loud, preach to a hollow, half-dead crowd. But I drank with ghosts and bide my tongue. Their stories end where mine begun. Ain't nobody ever been alone like this, past the reach of pain or a lover's kiss, where even God don't send no sign, and your own damn shadow won't cross that line. This ain't just empty, it's abyss. Ain't nobody ever been alone like this. Don't need your mercy, don't want no light. I made my peace with endless night. What you fear, I breathe in deep. Where you fall, I crawl and sleep. Ain't nobody ever been alone like this, where silence cuts and time don't miss. Not dead, not alive, just out of reach, too far gone for heaven to preach. It ain't just quiet, it's a twist. Ain't nobody ever been alone like this. Beneath the glass, the cinders wait, silent flames in frozen state. No wind dares to stir their sleep, secrets they are sworn to keep. The fields remember every sigh, though no one's there to hear them cry. Footsteps pressed in ash and bone, marks of lives the earth disowned. Cinders under glass remain, holding time's unspoken pain. No blaze to light, no smoke to pass, just quiet cinders under glass. A crow that never left the tree counts the hours no one sees. The sky folds in a whispered hush, where echoes learn to hold their breath. Not all fires are meant to burn, some wait in silence, slow to turn. In stillness truths refuse to fade, and shadows cast and memories made. Yeah, cinders under glass remain, holding time's unspoken pain. No blaze to light, no smoke to pass, just quiet cinders under glass. and silence slow to turn. In stillness truths refuse to fade. In shadows cast and memories made. Cinders under glass remain, holding time's unspoken pain. No blaze to light, no smoke to pass, just quiet cinders under glass.
Empty chairs and open roads, empty chairs on porch swing sway, with stories left in yesterday. The dust that settles on the floor is softer than the closing door. The road ahead is stretched and wide, but quiet lives on either side. No rushing feet, no chasing dreams, just gentle hums of distant streams. I'm learning how to walk alone, with every mile that leads me home. No need for crowds or bright parades, just empty chairs and open roads. A faded sign beside the lane reminds me life's a slow refrain. Not every path demands a race. Some find peace in slower pace. A faded sign beside the lane reminds me life's a slow refrain. Not every path demands a race. Some find peace in slower pace. I'm learning how to walk alone, with every mile that leads me home. No need for crowds or bright parades, just empty chairs and open roads. And when the sun dips low and slow, I'll rest where quiet rivers flow, with empty chairs and open roads, where all my restless wandering goes. And when the sun dips low and slow, I'll rest where quiet rivers flow, with empty chairs and open roads, where all my restless wandering goes.
home is the wind. The road turned soft as I left the plains. The dust still rises where I've made my name, but the stars don't shine like they used to do, and the wind don't feel the same without you. I rode past the creek where we carved our dreams. Now it's a whisper lost in the evergreen. I hear your voice in the old oak tree, like it's still calling me home, waiting patiently. Home is the wind that don't ask for you. It's the sound of a prayer that comes out true. It's the broken fences, the faded town, and the weight of love that's always around. I'm not the same, but I still believe home is the wind. It's all I need. The porch still creaks like it did back then, like it's ready to hold me once again. I see the old house and it don't feel small, but there's more to this life than these four walls. I'm not the same, but I still believe home is the wind. It's all I need. I'm not running, I'm just settling in, where the past and the future begin. I'm not lost, I just need to find a place where the heart can rewind. Find or running, the whisper slow. It's where the heart feels free to grow. It's not a place, it's a song unsung, and it always calls to the soul of the young. I'm here to stay, but I'm never bound. Home is the wind that's always boards half laid, no roof in sight, just moonlight brushing beams at night. A house begun, then left alone, its floor now softer than a stone. No hammer rings, no plans remain, just quiet dressed in phantom gray. And if you blink, it disappears, but breath still lingers from old years. North of nothing,
just what you leave behind the most. And if you stand where dreams went thin, north and north, the south end, chalk lines drawn, then washed by rain, blueprints lost but not in vain. Even broken beams can hum when touched by just the right undone. No names were carved, no stories claimed, but walls still whisper just the same. They don't need pain, they don't need proof, they carry sky instead of roof. North of nothing, no one stays, but hearts remember half-built ways. A porch without a door to hold still keeps the wind from feeling cold. It's not a ruin, not a ghost, just what you leave behind the most. And if you stand where dreams went thin, north of nothing lets you in. Some places wait without a need, they bloom in silence, not in seed. And some unfinished things survive by never asking to arrive. North of nothing, light feels wide, no fences drawn, no need to. Salt drips slowness from broken shells, where ocean keeps its quiet spells. The air a cloak too vast to hold, and whispers hum in shapes untold. No footprints pressed in shifting sand, just shadows stretched like open hands. The sun dissolves in molten glass, while moments slip, refusing past. Salt and silence, worn and thin, like faded maps traced on my skin. I carry weight that cannot break, in stillness found the tides will wake. A distant belt, a fragile sound that bends the space where time unwound. I fold my thoughts like fragile wings and rest where nowhere softly sings. Salt and silence, worn and thin, like faded maps traced on my skin. I carry weight that cannot break, it's stillness found, the tides will wake. So when the world forgets to move, I'll drift
left inside this quiet groove, between the salt beneath the sky, where silence lives and I can fly. Salt and silence, worn and thin, like faded maps traced on my skin. I carry weight that cannot break, in stillness found, the tides will wake. So when the world forgets to move, I'll drift inside this quiet groove. In the hush of evening's fold, threads of light sow the cold, patches of quiet stitched with air, each breath a tender prayer. The horizon wears a whispered scene, where shadows dance in fractured dreams, and time unwinds like scattered thread, soft paths where no one's led. No chorus sings in this slow art, just heartbeats sewn apart. A quilt of silence stitched in peace, where all the restless noises cease. Beneath the weight of folded skies, the world exhales its gentle sighs, and in that pause, so deep, so wide, the soul lays down, no need to hide. No chorus sings in this slow art, just heartbeats sewn apart. A quilt of silence stitched in peace, where all the restless noises cease. Beneath the weight of folded skies, the world exhales its gentle sighs, and in that pause, so deep, so wide, the soul lays down, no need to hide. No chorus sings in this slow art, just heartbeats sewn apart. A quilt of silence stitched in peace, restless noises cease beneath the weight of folded skies. The world exhales its gentle sighs, and in that pause, so deep, so wide, the soul lays down, no need to hide. Smoking the grain light, sparrows cry on a wire thin, coffee cold in a copper tin, fence gate sways with a breathing sound, dust like ghosts on the sleeping ground. Smoke in the grain light, soft and slow, winding through where I used to go. No map drawn, no name to say, just sky turning amber gray, and I don't need the past to know. Smoke in the grain light still will glow. Barn door creaks like an old refrain, nails rust deep in the window pane. I hum a tune I never learned, ashes fall where fire once burned. Smoke in the grain light, soft and slow, winding through where I used to go. No map drawn, no name to say, just sky turning amber gray, and I don't need the past to know. Smoke in the grain light still will glow. The evening bends like a tired hand, touching every piece it can. So let it fade, let it be slight, that hush of smoke in the grain light. Smoke in the grain light still will glow. Smoke in the grain light, soft and slow, winding through where I used to go. No map drawn, no name to say, just sky turning amber gray, and I don't need the past to know. Smoke in the grain light still will glow. Whoa. Evening bends like a tired hand, touching every piece it can. So let it fade, let it be slight, that hush of smoke in the grain light.
The dawn slips in without a sound, mist rolls soft across the ground. Coffee steams, the world still sleeps. You're next to me, breathe breathing deep. No words need spoken in this peace, just gentle time that never leaves. Still as the morning, quiet and wide, wrapped in your arms, I don't have to hide. No need to hurry, nowhere to be. The silence is singing you and me. Under soft skies and whispering trees, you are the calm that covers me. The breeze moves slow through amber fields, like secrets time itself won't yield. I watch you smile with sleepy eyes. The day begins, and so do I. Let clocks keep ticking if they must. We found a world we both can trust. Still as the morning, quiet and wide, wrapped in your arms, I don't have to hide. No need to hurry, nowhere to be. The silence is singing you and me. Under soft skies and whispering trees, you are the calm that covers me. And if the world turns loud again, I'll find this place where we began. In the hush before the sun takes flight, where everything feels pure and right. Still as the morning, golden and clear, every breath says you are here. No storms, no noise, just harmony. The quiet love you give to me. Under soft skies and whispering trees, you are the calm that covers me. There's a porch swing in my mind, hanging from a beam I'll never find. It creaks like it remembers me, though the house was never built, you see. No paint peeled off the window panes, no morning light, no evening rains. Yet somehow when I close my eyes, I hear its quiet lullabies. The house that never stood still calls, with phantom rooms and faded walls. A kitchen warm with phantom bread, a rocking chair where no one's dead. I don't know why it never stood. The fence is made of a breath and dust. The mailbox rusted out of trust. A quilt that someone never sewed still warms me when the cold wind blows. The clock don't tick, but time moves slow. In hallways only I could know. I walk its floor, then wake in tears from memories that aren't from years. The house that never stood still calls, with phantom rooms and faded walls. A kitchen warm with phantom bread, a rocking chair where no one's dead. I don't know why it feels so real, a place I lost I never feel. But night by night it holds me good. That house never stood. Maybe it's a life unlived, a door that fate just couldn't give. Still somehow I belong there too, in echo. The days fading, the stars unfold, a blanket of silence, so soft, so bold. We're walking where the pines grow tall, where time stands still and we lose it all. The moon is rising, a silver light, casting shadows through the quiet night. No need to hurry, no need to roam. In this moment, we're already home. Between the pines and the moon, where the world just fades away too soon, we'll hold on tight, let go of the fight. Under the stars, everything's alright. Just you and me, with nothing to prove. In the stillness, we found our groove. The river hums a gentle song, where the current moves slow and strong. We'll sit and listen with hearts at ease, in the rhythm of the whispering breeze. The fire burns low, the embers glow. With every moment, our love in the quiet tune. We're forever lost between the pines and the moon. Between the pines and the moon, where the world just fades away too soon. We'll hold on tight, let go of the fight. Under the stars, everything's alright. Just you and me, with nothing to prove. In the stillness, we found our groove.